Hello everybody, welcome back to my channels, and today I'm going to show you the new Porsche 918 Spyder. This is a 1/18 scale diecast with full opening part from the premium version of Welly called the Porsche Museum Edition. Now this one comes in the nice foam box, as you can see here, make you feel premium, and it comes in two different colors, so Martini 23 and number 3. I paid for £67 for this one and then £65 for this one directly from the Porsche car dealership in the UK. I'm surprised that they sell motor car as well. I know that the most dealership like Mercedes and they sell the lifestyle clothing, watches and stuff like that, but not really on a motor car, but they do sell them as well in the UK. So there we are. I got this one. I also sold the Minichamps version, which I have in my collection before, on eBay. So unfortunately I cannot compare them side by side between this Welly version against the Minichamps, but I do remember exactly what the Minichamps looks like and what it feels like, so I still remember all of those details. For the start, when I pick it up, I can feel that the weight on this one are not heavy at all. This feel like a Bburago or Maisto. They are very light, and I'm surprised, considering it's a die-cast model. But then again, all these are cheaper model, like not Minichamps, Maistos or Bburago, they always feel light anyway. Now, for first impression, I am not that excited, if I have to be honest. It is okay. I'm not saying that it's a bad model, and the reason why I say that is that from the start I do like the silver rim, and this is one of the reasons why I decided to sell the Minichamps, because I hate the black wheel. Minichamp one is a bit heavier than this one, but it's not like over a kilo or anything like that. This one is probably about 550 grams maybe, right? So just like Maisto, I would say. And there is no windows part, and the roof cannot take off. In the Minichamp version you can take off the roof, right? So that's the one difference. So you can actually turn this one completely into Spyder mode. In this one, it's, you can't take it off. This is completely sealed. And then the trunk cannot open either, even though it has some kind of gap here, but doesn't seem to open at all. So because it's completely sealed on the front here. Now the reason why I'm not that excited about it is that the plastic used on here is very cheap quality feel. There is nothing like a LCD or the Keng Fai. The carbon fiber on these plastic are terrible, I have to say, and they feel very cheap. And then also on top of that, you got a little bit some kind of glue marks and stuff like that around here, which is a shame. But other than that, I'm okay with it. I'm not saying anything bad about it here, and the paint job is okay, but it's not good as the some of the premium line, like Keng Fai or LCD. And so you do have some wiper there, or individual light details are okay. Quite a lot of cheap plastic feel, just like the Minichamp. But bear in mind that Minichamp costs over £100, and these ones are less than £80. So yeah, you gotta consider the price as well. And so there we are. And inside the car, I can see some green line on the door panel, silver for the door handle. And then there's a seat belt here, but they are hard plastic, they are not soft material. There is no carpet, just like Minichamps. Interior wise, there are a few dials and buttons and knobs and stuff like that, but the quality of interior doesn't feel that good as Minichamp. I have to be honest, Minichamp is definitely better, but then again, the price point wise, and though Minichamp is a bit more expensive, so. And this one has a benefit of the suspension as well, which is good. And there are some little paint or the glue part here, which I'm probably gonna have to clean it, see whether I can get rid of it. And there is nothing underneath here, unfortunately. So the same with the all the Bburago Maisto one. Then all these wheels are also sealed, they are not mesh or anything like that, but the light details are not bad. I do like this like little 3D effects or light here on the tail lights. It's hard to see on the camera in this time of the day probably, but it's actually not too bad in person. You got all the labels and 918 Spyders and all the stuff in here. You got spoiler there, but they are not adjustable or liftable, just like the Minichamps, so they don't actually move. And the engine part is completely sealed as well. But in auto art version, maybe you can take these off, but Minichamp and this Welly, they don't do. And the difference with the standard Welly with this one, I think the paint job is the main thing, and that's the main difference. But in terms of interiors and the rest of the detail wise, they're probably about the same with the standard one and this Porsche Museum version. So the paint job is the one that I actually bought it because of the different style. But in terms of quality of the paint job, yeah, it's not that amazing, I'll have to say. So this one is that, so I'm gonna show you the other one. And from the surface, it's not bad. I mean, I like this center console part, but then again, they are all plastic, and the use of plastic quality in these models are terrible, I have to say. But it is there. So from far away, if you look on the shelf, and you don't actually notice these things unless you actually look closely, and then you can notice the difference. So overall, I am happy-ish, but I'm not totally satisfied in terms of the what I'm getting for. I still kind of find a decent Porsche model. Finally I found the decent Audi model, and this KengFai Audis are really, really amazing. Some people say Polar Star is what is it called, Polar Master or whatever, Polar something, and they are actually good apparently, but the price point for these ones are quite expensive. But KengFai is good enough for me. I'm happy with the KengFai, to be honest. So yeah, I found a decent Audi model, but I still haven't yet found the decent Porsche model yet, unfortunately. And Mercedes and BMW, they are not bad from the Norev. Bentley, they are not bad from Norev, and so they are okay, if I have to be honest. But the Audi and Porsche, unfortunately, not many people has made a decent model yet. So apart from KengFai, of course, hopefully somebody one day make a decent Porsche model. I'm looking for the new Porsche 992 Turbo S from the Minichamp. That one has a seal version and also opening part as well. There are two versions that come with it. They look exactly the same paint job. So I have to ask the seller from China and make sure it is actually an opening part version, not a seal version. And so yeah, so I'm looking for that. And also I'm looking for another 992 GT3, not the Maisto version, but it is from Norev version. So it will come around about December time apparently. So I'm looking for these two, and then when I get the Norev version, I'm probably gonna replace with a Maisto version, but that's the future. At the moment, there isn't any advertisement or anything yet, so it's just a rumor in the air, so I don't know whether it will happen or not. But I have definitely seen a 992 Turbo S in action on video on YouTube. I have also confirmed by my source. So they are actually happening for the opening part of Minichamp 992 Turbo S. It comes in various different color. I can't remember how many different colors are there. Probably about 5 different colors actually. So I'm looking forward to that one, but the price is gonna be crazy. So I hope that the quality is good. Recently I know the Minichamp is not that good in terms of quality wise. So is these Welly one. They're okay. I'm not saying they're terrible, but they're okay. If I have to score them, probably I would say about 6 or 7, but definitely not 9 or 10 for sure. KengFai Audi RS7, I have one, and it's really, really amazing model. And I don't care what anybody say about what their resin version is, it looks better or whatever. I don't care, because I love that Audi RS7 from KengFai. That is one of the best Audi model I have ever owned. So anyway, so enough me talking, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.